Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Outer Worlds Spacer's Choice Edition. Um, we are here in Fallbrook, and we're about to talk to Catherine. We've kind of done everything else that we can around here currently. Um, so yeah, we're just gonna talk to her and see what's up.
Uh-huh. You blind, fella? Or can you not see I'm busy? Why is it every sissy pig fucker who strolls into my town expects me to smile and shout awful friendly? Welcome to Fallbrook.
I didn't say anything at all.
Only nugget of paradise in this entire law-forsaken land. Like a void damn advert.
Oh, she just comes and says whatever's on her mind, huh?
Truthfully spoken, I do aim to properly represent my aforementioned nugget of paradise.
Well, if by nugget of paradise you mean a piece of manti dung, then sure.
You know, I ain't heard that one before. Suppose I'll have to work harder to show you just what makes our town shine. But first, I'll need to know what brings you, stranger. Well? I'm half listening.
I'm the fixer for your sublight problem.
Good of you to finally haul your ass over here. I wired for backup weeks ago. Got something that's gonna require special extraction from Cascadia.
Right, the Alta Vitae stuff that Lila mentioned.
So you got a brain on them shoulders. Excellent. Makes my life a world easier. To extract the gas, you'll need to siphon it from the lab in Cascadia into one of your ship's fuel tanks. Totally safe.
Define safe.
Meaning safe for me and my crew.
Ah,
Seeing as it ain't us undertaking the risk.
of course. Get it done, I guess.
I do like your gumption, but let's not be hasty. To get to the gas, you'll need to navigate through the town, which is overrun by marauders.
It's not overrun by
The lab
anything.
itself has become an infested nest, crawling with mantis. You gotta fight through, or figure out some other way to exterminate.
I've already been there.
Ventilation system?
I mean, Nyoka's handled Mantisaurus, so...
And will again. We ought to be taking any opportunity we get to bury those critters in lead.
Direct and aggressive. I always did like your sensibilities. You know when to strike and when to wait. Shame what came of your crew.
Crews are for ships. They were a family.
Close enough. Now, after you clear the manti nest and reach the storage room, all that's left is to get the gas flowing into the fuel system. The task will require someone with technical skills. Or you could force it through with a plasma overload. Don't recommend that option, though, unless you want to get dead.
Well, we have Parvati, who's a good engineer.
Load vapors into a liquid propellant tank? I think I know how to do that. No, I can do that. I think. Yes. Mostly? Definitely.
Oh, God.
Dandy. Did I mention the gas is of an extremely volatile nature? Handle it with the utmost of care. Once you've got our goods, take them to the groundbreaker. Lilia's fencers ought to handle the rest of it. I've marked the coordinates for you to the lab in Cascadia. Use the passcode Antediluvian on the terminal to get in. But before you make your run, I could use a heavy helping hand regarding a local issue. For a fine fee, of course.
Alright.
Good. This particular matter of opportunity has been eating at me for a while now. There's a Borst factory on up the way, run by a man who calls himself the King. Clive Lundberg, insufferable prick. That aside, It's a business ripe for the plucking. I want it. Clear as that.
Oh, okay, just go kill this guy.
Stars, I hope so.
Get the feeling it's going to involve murder and mayhem.
The self-proclaimed Borst King of Monarch is swimming in profit and drowning in his ego. He's making the only meal to be had this side of Monarch, and I'm tired of ponying up for my dinner. I want that Borst factory, owner dead or alive. And you're the soon-to-be handsomely paid son of a bitch who's gonna get it for me.
What specifically do you want me to do?
Kill him. Run him out. I don't rightly care for the details. So long as Clive knows resistance to me is costly. And futile. Hit him where it hurts. In his gut, or his production lines ought to make do.
Any tips on how I might get in?
If you got brass knockers, you could shoot your way through the front gate. If you don't fancy getting shot to shit, you can try asking Duncan for a disguise.
All
Might
right.
be another way in, assuming you're courageous enough to trek the sewers. Void if I know.
They wanted to sabotage the factory.
Then I'd say you might care to poison the cysty pigs, doctor a few financial records, or throw a wrench in the canning machinery.
Sounds good.
It'll be more than good when you're finished. Maybe not for Clive, but for me and you, I'm sure. Oh, and if you don't fancy going in guns blazing or crawling through a sewer pipe, see Duncan in the dry goods and sundry building. He ought to have an employee ID in that stash of illicit goods he keeps for select clientele. May luck be with you, since I won't be. How's Clive?
Let's talk about something
Sure.
else. Some other things that I could talk to her with. Sindra said you might know something about a corporation operating in secret on Monarch.
Might be I know something about it. Might be someone hired my crew to blind drop supplies on the Northern Bridge. Might be they sure as shit weren't pirates. Now that I consider it, I ain't heard from my delivery team in far too long. Find them for me, and I'll pay you handsomely.
Check it out.
And I'll thank you kindly for it.
Took care of your little drug running problem.
Funny you don't look like Nelson Mason. Funnier still, I wasn't aware of an existing problem.
He tried to cut costs by using sprats instead of autoloaders for transport.
That dunderhead. Can't hardly fathom how that panned out. Let me guess. It involved blood and guts and fur in places that don't merit mention. Well, you got my begrudging gratitude for cleaning the mess.
At the
What
Force
about it?
Factory. I know
Sure.
all I need to know for that. Okay, well, that's that.
I don't think I like Miss Catherine. Not just on account of the swearing, though she swears awful much. She's
Alright, well, let's see. So, deal with Clive. Secret lab in Cascadia, drop off point. Graham's back. Get the parts needed to Graham back in Amber Heights. Graves. All right, so we're still basically going to be heading up to.
Fine. Well, so long as you ain't on her bad side. Then she's...
What is the? Let me get that.
liable to drown you in the waterfall.
You seen Arthur today?
Who's the?
Nah,
She
well,
mentioned somebody will have like a
stars, I can't remember.
an ID.
You don't think he got crushed during the bridge collapse?
His
Say
team
Duncan.
I test every product myself to assure maximum no rubbernecking.
Yep. Gotham said you give me ID cards for the CMP factory.
Not so fast. My biometric IDs are special goods, only on offer to special clients. You cotton?
I think the fact that Catherine Malin sent me for it makes me special enough.
She needs it for a job? Well, why didn't you say so? Reckoned you asked her where to best procure one, and she obligingly pointed you my way. Give me a jiffy to break. I mean, calibrate the ID. This goes like that. Nope, not quite right. A bit to the left, mayhaps.
I've already done this before.
That'll do it. For a CMP factory line worker, she sure is a beauty. Careful. I'm trusting you to guard this specialty good with your life. I mean it. Lose the ID and you don't get another. Also, you'll be off my list of unwholesome customers. Will that be all, or do you require something to say, scratch your itch?
That's it. Okay, so we can leave Fallbrook now. We're still headed up to like the rest of like Cascadia. So in terms of this, we're still headed up into here. This is where we're headed. So we're gonna continue up the road here. And we'll stop along the way, depending on where. Like, we gotta stop here. Bye. Oh, it's getting all gross out here. Alright. Well, that's that, I believe.
Look northwest. That ain't it, but marauders sometimes camp inside the building. Steer clear unless you fancy getting shot. Westbound still. I'll let you know when we start soon.
Get rid of these Mantisaurus. Okay. Well. This is the abandoned relay station. Oh. Oh shit. This is a mega one. Had a bunch of stuff on him. Alright, we can look around this town, I guess. Ooh, there's a special hat in here. But it doesn't seem there's too much. Oh, we have this. Okay, so we need the relay station access codes to get in there. We can't hack it otherwise. Alright. Well, keep that for now. And we'll just continue forward. Broke my legs. Alright, hi. They told me to come out and play, so I did. Alright, where's that second person? Came from here. I don't know. Anyway, Hunter Outpost keycard. How do we get that? It's been safe house. We're just gonna continue going down here.
I call this Rotting River, on account of all the dead things I've thrown in it over the years. It'll take you into the Devil's Peak Caverns if you follow it under the bridge. That's one option.
What's that for? Oh.
There's the slope up. If you're up for some fun, let's chat. What's up?
You want to chat?
Right.
Mention more fun
We
way
can
up.
take the
Alright,
caverns up, but if you ain't into
Mountain?
spelunking, there's a path a little ways north. I'd warn you, it'll be a tough trek. Big bads up on that hill. I'm game to hunt them if you are, but it'd be safer to stick to the caverns.
Okay. So then this is the CMP factory.
Oh. I'm glad I didn't, because the smell here is 100% off.
There's the Bourse factory. Now we can actually get in here without walking through the front door. We do have the disguise. We have to like look for the sewer entrance, which I think is somewhere down around here.
They'll never see us.
Oh boy. Well. Bye. Where'd the other guy go? There was another person down here that wasn't just the mechanical. So like, I don't understand why, but I feel like all these like enemies are just like disappearing. Like, where did the mechanical go? Like, all I see is this guy that I killed. I don't even see, like, a pile of ash, which is a thing. It's just so strange to me. Alright, so the turnpike. Still looking for that, like, sewer entrance. The hell's that? Oh, turn 100 enemies into ash. Plasma damage. Okay, well, we may end up having to walk in the front door. I mean, we have the disguise. But you know, I was trying to hopefully find the wherever this.
Southeast are safest. We can head up this path if you want to shoot your way through a few nightmares on your way up. Ah, this factory offers the loveliest aromas. Like if you cook boar still grow a sulfur pit.
Maybe here? Ah, yeah, here we go. sewer entrance.
Hey, that's impressive.
There we go. Alright, so we're here, and we'll go deal with this. Alright, so we'll actually set the... So, we'll set this. Alright, so we need to...
Hey, looking good.
Let's get through here. We're gonna have to more than likely persuade our way around a few times. So I think the thing we're gonna try to do is like sabotage the place. All right, maintenance logs. Clog of the machinery consists of the following composition: 16% adipose tissues, 15% bone, 40% to indeterminate percentage, sinew, hair, hemoglobin, and other organic materials. Would you like to run a deeper diagnostic? Processing keystrokes. No, 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 no. Authorization approved. Resuming deep cleansing cycle. Minslog 241. Dictating memoranda from authorized user. Control room operator. Begin block quote. Oh, for piss and plasma. I ain't input start recording now, did I? No, you stupid piece of shrapnel computer. I was only saying how it irks me when the others filch my lunch. Pea-free butter and purple-berry jelly, I'll have you know, not borscht, and for good reason. And while they're gorging, they got the nerve to fart and waggle their middle fingers at me from the factory floor, because they know, I can't go down there till the shift break. And by then it's too late. Tell you what, though, I'm tempted. All right, to use the Century's Automech's new pink slip protocol to terminate each and every one of them. Won't be waggling their middle fingers then, now would they? In the block quote. So that'll kill all the people around. And I think we'll do that. Call the elevator down. Alright, so all the people are now being murdered by their own robots. In the meantime, I can get rid of all this stuff. Just get rid of that. Alright, what do we get? Sure and straight barrel. Yeah, we'll keep that. Rate of fire, that's good. Get rid of the gyro sight. So I have it's whatever. I don't care. Attack speed. Okay, this is sealed here.
Garbage disposal mode. Processing. System up.
Yeah, my reputation with them have decreased. Well, we could maybe just try to run through here. Okay, let's
Security. Eliminated. Clearing. Queued. Security actions.
all right.
Systems are
Incoming!
There we go. Just get on there. Hello, Clive.
Whoa now. And just what do you figure you're doing up here? These are my private quarters, friend. I don't allow tours up here. I don't allow tours ever on deeper consideration.
I'm not here for a tour. Well, I have the perception. You have blood on your shirt, right? No, I'm not doing that. Never mind. It sounds like I'm going to kill him. I'm not here for a tour.
Right. On account of, seeing as I ain't ever approved one, so as my way of saying welcome, I must ask you, what in the blackest hole would possess you to traipse into my office? Uninvited, unannounced, propelled, no doubt, by some form of death wish.
Sublight sent me to kill you, but I'm sure we can work something out.
By sublight, you mean Catherine, do you not? That greedy, star-crossed sow. Listen, friend. The Borst King of Monarch does not negotiate with coveters. How about you bring me Catherine's severed head, and I will gift you a lifetime supply of Borst.
No. What if you and Catherine partnered up? Two great empires combined.
You desire that I should lower myself to Catherine's level of crassness and filth? I cannot fathom how that would cotton myself. The king built this golden monopoly brick by brick from the rubble when the corpse abandoned Monarch. No, he ain't the sort to partner up, as that requires the sharing of power and profits.
Think I don't recognize human remains? Those aren't Sisty Pig parts.
You think to blackmail me? Try it. The king will grind you to bone spurs and toenails.
I only meant that what you do is a skill Catherine would highly value.
For true? You figure she will appreciate my skills? They did take me years to perfect. However, I remain unconvinced she could provide the means to make the association worth my while. If you ain't noticed, I'm doing swell, ruling this kingdom on my own.
Well, you're not, because your robots are killing all your people down there. I don't know how that happened. Your staff doesn't appreciate you. They slack on the job, gossip behind your back.
Ah, but Catherine would admire a man of my inclinations and skill. That is what you imply, yes? She will supply the worship I so rightly deserve. Very well. The king is interested. John Hancock me on the dotted line, friend. I will even give her a cut of the profits, requiring she keeps clear of my short hairs.
How'd you came to your senses?
Do not push me. I am not one to suffer insults. Tell Catherine she is permitted to dump the bodies each and every Tuesday, precisely at 3 a.m.
Alright. Personal files. All files are terminated. Executive dictation. Who would have thought it? Am I right? Whole factory ripe for the taking. None the wiser, save for me, and now the king, I reckon, was also me, but different. Better. I know it ain't wise to be so fanciful, but it grows so lonely. Just me and the pigs, and the machinery. And now the king. The others would come soon, though, to work for me. The laborers. Gotta start small. But then we'll build, and we'll feed, and we'll feed, and we'll feed. The king can scarcely believe how well, how awful fine it's all gone. I came from nothing, but now I am a self-made man, rich in meat and money beyond what I can believe. Power and privacy are mine. Everything I ought to desire is mine, except for, and the king, he may not have been with me from the beginning, but he was the first to arrive. He kept me from being alone, that is for true. Don't think I could forget nor escape that fact. Think I got it. Any personnel, and I don't care if they be a line worker or the janitor or a star's damn sissy pig, we shall tell them to call the king by his rightful moniker, and do it properly. None of this Slaughterhouse Clive pig shit, or I will show them a slaughter they won't ever forget. Did I make myself clear enough? Yes, marvelous. That ought to do it. Okay. Alright, so this leads me back to the wilderness. And out the front door. I don't think the robots will try to kill us anymore. Alright, well, now that we've gotten that, we're just going to continue moving forward. To here, because that's really what we need to do. We're basically just going to kind of make our way back as we go, but I want to make my way forward to the end. Okay, well. Kill them just to kill them. See what I mean? I killed a guy, like, right here. Okay, never mind. That one turned into ash. The other ones, I didn't see ash, though. That's the thing. There. There. Alright, so here's the rest of Cascadia. We've been on the other side of this, obviously. There's also a building over here. Whoa! Ouch. Fuck. Where are you shooting from? I don't know if the word okay is the one to describe it. Alright, let me come up here. See, they turn to ash and I can't really see where they died, and then I never get their stuff because can't find the ash piles. This guy over here, but again, see, like I can't see the ash pile or find it. Oh, is that, well, that might have been it, that might not have been, I don't know. We're just killing the guys, to be honest.
Nicely done.
Take all that stuff.
That thing crashed a long time ago. It ain't gonna fly again, so don't go getting funny ideas.
So we can't open that door. It's alright. It's not like it matters. Okay. Start making our way through all these buildings. Hooray! Alright, let me pick a perk first. So we got all these new ones. The 20% damage, but when you're affected by a combat effect. Carrying capacity, I think we'll go with. Alright, let's see. I would really like to get this up to, there we go. 80 on that hack. Let's get that up as well. Because yeah, we need We need 150 lockpick for a lot of those. I mean, we've seen a few of those now. What? Oh. Okay. Apparently that hurts me. Okay, so we got this building here, which is where our sweetheart cake is.
Here they come!
Stop, Captain.
Alright. Well, that's that. They didn't have anything. Ah, there we are. Sweetheart cakes.
Aren't those cakes just the fucking cutest little things you ever seen?
Yeah, we had to come all the way here for them. So we got some like diaries here. February 4th, 2344. Law help me, help us all. I saw one, frothing at the mouth, barely able to string a word or two together, walking at me as if to devour me whole. Zora was right. There are monsters here. We need to get out if we want to live. February 5th. Cecil, you aren't insane. They were people once. I don't know what they are now. Zora. March 11th. Cecil, these crazy assholes don't know how to use a keypad. I took one from my clinic office and installed it on the bridge gate. 2613. Be safe, Zora. Here we go. You have that. Oh yeah, we gotta give Parvati the food.
The dustbat casserole Mr. Raymond made smells incredible. Oh, I kind of want to take a little taste. But I'm gonna be strong. Now look how cute these cakes from Cascadia are. Someone even traced little hearts in them. I guess that settles dinner. Thanks for hauling me all over creation, Captain.
Shouldn't you get ready for Junli now?
Well, I was gonna, but then it hit me. I got this nice meal all planned out with music, and I got that soap to scrub up with, but I don't got nothing nice to wear, Captain.
Have anything particular in mind?
I don't have a head for fashion, and I can't really picture myself in something clean and pretty. There's this place I heard of in Byzantium, Joliker's Haberdashery. I bet I could find
Yeah,
something
we can't
nigh
go there
on
for a
perfect
while.
at a place like that.
Alright. You know we can't get into Byzantium, right?
Not today, no, but maybe someday. I know this is all a little crazy, Captain, but I think it's gotta be this place. I saw the lady who runs it on Aetherwave, and, well, she made everybody she dressed feel better. Confident.
Alright, we'll swing by when we can.
Thanks, Captain. I know I've been asking a lot, but you help me out every time. You're the best. Junlei will like a casserole, right? Everyone likes a casserole. I mean, I don't really, but I don't count. No, cakes. Cakes I like. Gosh, I hope she likes them too. Yeah? I mean, what do you...
Alright. That's it for that. What about Nyoka?
What's up?
Talk to her about anything? Where do we go from here?
Let's see. We've gone too far. Double back to the river. What's up?
It's just like all this bullshit. Alright. Never mind. And we can head upstairs. Nope, can't. It's closed. Okay, let's see. Inventory. Get rid of all that. What do they have? So this is 19, this is 26. Yeah, that looks a lot better. 29, 27. Get rid of that and sell all the junk. There we go. Alright, here's the access code. Get through across the other side. Alright, take a look in here. Grab all this shit. Supervisor override. The password antediluvian. In transaction. Did you greet your customer by saying, "Welcome to Rizzo's Sweet Shop. We've got your candy handy. How can I sweeten your day?" Yes. If you offer the customer a slap, sales of lemon slap are down. Remind our customers how refreshing a good slap is. Try saying, "Thirsty friend? Nothing beats a zesty slap." Yes. Oh. Do the current inventory. Nothing is in stock. I think if you begin the transaction, you say no. It says, "Please greet the customer. Have you done so?" Yes. No. Reminder. All employees must meet their weekly product recommendation quota. You've not recommended a product in 3,689 days. You've been flagged for a performance review. Thanks. Oh, the Rizzo Secret Laboratory. Alright. Hello. Goodbye. Go now. Of course, since we got the lock pickup, it's much quicker now as well, which is nice. Alright, so, yeah, we need to get this. We need to head down to the secret lab here. Alright, we'll have to signal the unreliable.
Hello? Anybody here?
No, they're probably all dead. They've all been murdered by robots, more than likely. Either marauders or robots. Got somebody. One of those. Got everybody. Bard. Alright, let's check the map here.
Great work.
That's the terminal to store leads into here. Alright, signal aided to land on the Cascadia pad. Search fuel controls. Alright. Messages. From Redacted, see you on the station. From Redacted to E. Chartrand, see you at the station. You will not see me, but I will be close. Continue your research, Doctor. Report to me when you have achieved a mission in state. I understand we're bound for a secondary lab. Will you be supervising our research this time, or be the standard work from the shadows routine? To Chartrand from Fall, getting there. Thank you for your optimism, Lore. What we're doing isn't easy under the best of circumstances, much less with the board cutting corners. I can promise you that our research will lead to a better Halcyon, even if we have to pay a terrible cost getting there, Eva. From Redacted, release of research data. You have your orders, Doctor. Your project is too important, too sensitive to allow any hint of it to reach the public. With all respect, I urge you to reconsider your decision to classify our research results on the native fauna of Terra 1. I assure you that we will diligently redact any references to our project or its purpose for any papers we release. We have made several discoveries about how the terraforming process affected the nucleon of the Raptidon and Mantu families. At the very least, allow us to inform our fellow board researchers that these creatures will perish when O2 concentrations are reduced to 19.5%, a level within human tolerance. This is not about fame or prestige, it's about potentially saving lives. Please. Yeah, they didn't allow him to do...
I've touched down on Cascadia's landing pad.
Thank you.
You'll need to connect the storage tanks to my fueling system, and then initiate the transfer from an authorized terminal within the lab.
Alright. Yeah, see, we got some robots here. I'm gonna destroy, so... Might as well, it's gonna give me XP. Anything up here? No. Get rid of that as well. Okay, we can't go there. We can't go through that door, it's barred. So we have to go through the other door that's in here. Okay, accessible. Oh, we got Mantisaurus. Grab all this.
Traps everywhere.
Okay. Alright, let's see here. Of course. Alright, we can open that door. Barred. Okay, so how am I supposed to... There we go. So we're supposed to get through here, but I figured it out. Let's see. thought that was like a weapon for a minute. It was just sitting there. Alright. Let me see here. These are all destroyed pathways.
Going silent.
Jesus Christ, Steam, really? God. Just fucking being stuck in this hallway with this bullshit. Fuck's sake. I start all the way from back here again. God, that shit's obnoxious. Shut up, Nyoka. I don't want to hear any of your bullshit. Come on. Fucking have to be exact every fucking time.
Watch your step, Captain. Someone's left traps all over.
What the fuck? I'm actually gonna fucking lose my fucking mind. It's actual fucking bullshit. How come I'm starting here now? And all of this for what at this point? Might as well just fucking start in this hallway, save the fucking game here.
Keep him quiet, Captain.
I don't understand if I'm like... I just don't understand. Like, if I'm over against the wall, then why am I being stopped by it? Doesn't make any sense.
Cap, we can use this ventilation system to solve our bug problem.
I'm listening.
Manosaurs need an oxygen-rich environment, more than we do. We drop the oxygen levels a bit, we can suffocate them. Here, see? Done. Won't be but a minute before they're all rolling around, desperately trying to figure out why they're dying and why they can't stop it.
All right.
The more you study your prey, the less chance they surprise you. And I hate surprises.
All right. Change scent filters. Let's change it to purple berry. Tasty purple berry. Alright, so now we've killed all the Mantisaurs because of the oxygen. Yeah, see, we can't... I don't understand why we just can't get through there. Like, why 150? Why, like, the max? Doesn't make sense. Alright, well, now that we've gotten to that bullshit, we can come in here and not have to deal with anything else. Blows up because I can, I guess. I'm not going to blow those up, though, because I'm standing too goddamn close to them. Oh, workbench. Nice. Pair? As well. Yeah, we're good on everything else. It's not like we have any... Well, actually, hold on. We have a good amount of bits. I don't know why I did that. Okay, so that's the gas there. Let's climb up here and grab this.
Hi.
Okay. Logs. Animal trials. Tom was skeptical that animal trials would yield good data, but I wanted to start small. I wish someone had thought to pack a breeding stock of fruit flies from Earth. Writing them off as some mere pest species has limited our research efforts more than once. With approval from CMP, I've made arrangements to pursue the Boris factory near Fallbrook. Sissy pigs mature reasonably swiftly. I feel that this is the best option available to us. I've done great things with Sissy Pig engineering in the past. Of course, my current project is far more difficult than merely enhancing the baconated flavor of Sissy Pig tumors. Let's see if I can make lightning strike twice, this time on alternate tissues. Moving to Cascadia. The board has repeatedly denied my requests for data from the other teams investigating the issue. I'm guessing their efforts have progressed no further than ours. There is some good news. We'll be heading to a town called Cascadia. Apparently Rizzo volunteered to provide lab space. We could use a change of scene. I'll ask the movers to handle this terminal with care. I'm starting to have doubts that animal testing will yield us the results we seek, but succumbing to pessimism helps no one. Alright. Line the fuel system and initiate the transfer of gas.
All this machinery's making me a mite nervous.
Okay, now we can go down here, and this will lead us to where we need to go. It's just a dude in here. Dr. Thomas Linwood Ryle, in gratitude. Okay. Let's see, anything down here for us? It's like you get all rid of all the oxygen and you kill the Mantisaurs and you have nothing to kill. crack in the wall, assuming that's where the man source came from.
That was quick. Great work.
Let's see. Oh, this is whatever. Chief concern is rejection of the tissue. A problem as classical as limb transplantation, though obviously on a cellular level. The scale of the problem, though, even with the Alta Vitae bolstering our effects, an achievement of such proposition has never been attempted or even considered. How do we... I lost my place. How do we define a tolerable failure rate when the losses could swell to affect millions? Even 1% is unthinkable. I have much to consider. Just a second. Transfer to the secondary site. The project has been reassigned to a secondary lab. I'm told the board is pulling out of Terra 1 and we don't have time to transfer our research. For once, I'm grateful our laborers didn't make significant strides here. I won't forget Tom's sacrifice. Up until the end, he knew it had to happen. If it wasn't one of us, the board would have volunteered inmates from Tartarus. I'll be sure to carry his example to the new lab and the next phase of human trials.
She's right majestic, huh, Captain? It's almost a shame we had to put her down.
What? The Manta Queen? Not really. They're all fucking enemies to me at this point. I don't give a shit. They're gonna try to kill me one way or another.
Let me take a look-see.
Alright, use the terminal.
Okay. I'm thinking, if I patch this into our fuel cell network, we can use the empty tanks to hold this Ulta Wada Biddle stuff. Just gotta come.
Ulta Vitae gas.
We burn liquid reaction mass, not gas. And the cells are distributed all through the hull, so I gotta isolate the empties.
That looks right. You remember the sticky valve on number 16?
Of course I did, Captain. Just gave it a little jiggle. There we are. Good as pretty and twice as new.
Alright. Nice work.
Oh, I just did my thing. You know.
I'm impressed. I would have just tried to blow the thing up.
Alright. So there we go. Got the gas siphon now. Alright, so return to Lila. Alright, so now that we've kind of come through all of this, we're going to go around and we're going to do a lot of these other like side quests now that we've kind of reached all of the locations we needed to reach, basically. What the hell's up here? Ooh. Oh, the mind control ray. Very cool. The weapons from the void there. Alright, so we have the mind control ray now. I think when you hit people with this... Yeah, as I say, it makes allies attack enemies. That's what it is. It's a pretty cool looking gun. Be careful, I don't want to. I'm gonna fall off the edge here. Alright, so this is gonna take us up and out. Oh, there's a cell in here too. Oh, they locked themselves in here and killed themselves. Broke. That's broke. Right, nothing in there. And here we are. So we're now out here on the other side. So we need to look over here. So we're gonna fast travel to the crossroads. That's kind of the reason I wanted to go and like find all the other locations first, because then it'll allow us to fast travel between the places we need to go. I don't know why I keep doing that. Mr. Pickett? Had a necklace and Mr. Pickett's journal on him. Plasma weakness? No, we're gonna reject that. We're gonna reject all those. Give the journal to Sebastian. Alright, we need to... yeah, it's Byzantium. Visit Hayes' grave. Alright, so let's go ahead and start doing Ioka's quest here. We'll go to Cascadia Turnpike. We can start doing this shit for her. It's over here. Okay, here we are. Buried near the surface of Hayes' grave is a small lockbox. Its hinges rusted through and its wood almost completely rotted. It nearly falls apart in your hands, but in it you manage to find a tarnished silver medallion bearing the letters Karen. Through tooth marks and the gradual wearing away of sulfide, you can barely make out an epitaph carved into the tombstone's face. Got himself eaten, doing the right thing.
Hayes was the best self-sacrificing son of a saint I ever met. Halcyon is worse off without him. Now, if we're gonna lure the Manta Queen out, we'll need to find Rebecca and Anders. They took a UDL contract on Terra 2. We never heard from them again. Think it's time I call in a favor with Hiram. If anyone can...
Now you want us to fucking travel to another planet? Jesus Christ. Tell me about the UDL contract.
I don't know much about it. It paid well, so they took it. They said they'd be back in a couple of weeks, and that maybe we could all use the money to get off Monarch. That was a long time ago.
You didn't try to find them?
I should have. I really should have. But soon after they left, Hayes and the others died. And to be honest, after him, I stopped trying. Because it hurt like hell to do so.
For what it's worth, I'm glad you're trying to confront it.
Thanks. I'm still not convinced I won't come to regret it, but we've started down this path. Might as well see it through. Maybe it'll stop me screaming at night. Now come on, let's make tracks before Hiram dies of old age.
Alright, so yeah, now she wants us to go to fucking Terra 2, right? Well, we have to ask Hiram first. Which is, of course, at this, which is the main quest, so... alright, I mean, I guess we'll take this back to Stellar Bay. Might as well turn a couple of these in.
You look like a man who's looking for some mostly fresh animal parts?
Actually, I'm not.
Sebastian, you ever get your hands on those pheromone sacs? Manipillars ain't gonna hunt themselves, you know.
I must have hunted a dozen, but I couldn't find a single sack on any of them. Must be looking in the wrong place.
Manipillars ain't got pheromone sacs. I just told him that so he'd stop asking me for advice.
At least I'm getting a good haul of claws in the process. You're in good hands, traveling with Monarch's top merc. Still, if you want any rat glands or manticlaws, I've got you covered.
I found Mr. Pickett's journal.
He'll probably be wanting it back. You see any sign of him?
Oh, he's been eaten by a man queen.
That's pretty sad. He sure seemed like he knew what he was doing.
He used to tell the kids crazy stories about halcyon wildlife. Later I learned most of it was wrong, but it was the thought that counted. Then one day he just disappeared. Never heard anything about him again.
Anyone fool enough to chase after a queen is pretty fucking far from the know what they're doing class of people.
So this journal is all he left behind? Seems like I ought to read it. Looks mighty long, though.
Well, on the bright side, he did find his Mantiqueen.
He did always want to see one.
Huh. That's a fine way of putting it. In any case, I appreciate you tracking down Mr. Pickett for me. Here's some bits for your trouble.
Thank you. Alright, we can get rid of that. I think we can give Nyoka that, right? Yeah, it's a little bit better. Or do we want to give that one to Parvati? She had this, but I feel like Parvati would like the. I mean, it's better too. She's gonna be the main person I take along, so yeah, we'll give her that. We'll give Nyoka the other one. It's one less, but it just looks better. 29, 49. $29. Yeah, we'll give her that too. It's a better helmet. Alright. Get rid of all the rest of this. I don't know why I did that. Gyrosite, Extendosite, that's the one I want to get rid of. Magnum magazine size, nice. Right. Okay, so we got that done. Let's return to Graham. Of course, I have to fucking leave first. I always forget that I have to leave the fucking town before I can actually fast travel. You would think they would have made it easier, but nope.
I'm telling you, the Van Noys are fine.
Bullshit, Graham. They don't just abandon orders.
Arguing again.
And they weren't at the ruins. Where in this sulfur-sodden hellhole did you send them?
They're on a very important... we'll continue this later. Welcome back, Captain.
I got your rollers. The rest of your account went to the food and medicine.
Thank the Eternal that someone's got some sense in their head. Carlotta usually schedules the next drop during the meeting. When's she coming?
Well, she isn't. Sanjar has declared a stop sale on goods to the Iconoclasts.
That is most unfortunate. This cuts off one of our only 2 supply lines on Monarch. Sanjar, old friend, you're about to cross a dangerous line.
About to? That idiot just declared war.
We will deal with his subversion later. For now, we must redouble our efforts to spread the truth to the colony.
Time to fix up the printing press, then.
The print... Oh, no. Graham, you didn't.
I've already sent a team ahead to scout the press. One of our best. Meet them there and find out if they've been successful.
You sent the Van Noys there, didn't you? Oh, for fuck's sake, Graham! We needed them in the ruins. Our people died out there.
They went willing to fight for our cause. We need reinforcements. We need new recruits. The Van Noys saw the printing facility with the same importance as I.
The hell's the sense in recruiting if you're just gonna get them killed?
I have the utmost confidence in their abilities. Friends, we must have faith that the men and women we recruit can handle the duties for which we recruit them.
Did you two ever stop bickering?
This is worth bickering over. The Iconoclasts can't keep their heads in the ground forever, or they're going to starve and die slow. Look, if the Van Noys are still alive, get them out of there. With Sanjar pressing the issue like this, I have a feeling we'll need them.
Do everything I can. Alright. Alright, so we'll, head back to where the printing press is.
Think of the unreliable Parvati?
We've already been there, so... Terra 1 Publications.
What was that? Heard something.
Thought I saw
Talk to me.
Nyoka,
You're a sight right now, I'll tell you what. We are up a creek.
I bet. You really come this far north for a printing press?
Yeah, I know, but that's the mission. Don't suppose y'all are busy right now.
Well, that's why we're here. Zora sent me to look for you guys. Once I get you out safe, I'll see about that press.
Thank the Eternal. We could use a hand. But we can't leave without patching these guys up. Acker here is bleeding out and Jensen can't see straight. Our medic has got our trauma kit, but we got separated. We ain't seen him in a couple of hours.
Any idea where he went?
Yeah, on account of giving him the order. He's searching the old settlement to the north of the press.
Alright, let's see if I can find him. Alright, so yeah, he's... God damn it. Like, I get a phone call and I always think that it's like important, and then it's not actually important. It's like an automated machine. And you're like, fuck off. Especially when you're dealing with like healthcare stuff, it's like you think it's gonna be something important, but alright, fuckers. Think that that was the guy. Oh no, this was the guy. Euthanasia kit. Special machine gun. Assault rifle.
Any luck out there?
Yeah, I found your trauma kit. Your medic's dead.
Oh, fuck. Well, that's better than nothing. Thanks. We'll head out as soon as we're patched up.
Alright, so we retrieved her team. Now we can go in and deal with this. So, this is a shotgun. 39 times 8. Let me take this out and try this out, and let me see how this... Again, I've done that, and I don't mean to. Doesn't have like the best... it doesn't have like the quickest firing mechanism. We've of course already been here, so already killed all these fuckers and searched all of this, as you can see. Alright, install the rollers. Simple, easy, we're good. We can return to Graham. They're going to be arguing again, more than likely.
If you'll just listen...
Told you.
No, no more listening. No more preaching. We are losing people left and right. We need to act.
Enough, Zora. I'm not putting the torch to innocent people. Do you want to bring the board's cruisers and gunships down on us? Captain, apologies, but our situation grows dire. Our people talk of foolish endeavors. What news do you bring?
The printing press is all yours.
Excellent.
Did you find the Vanoys?
Yes, they're on their way back.
Thank the Eternal.
We're one step closer to bringing the truth to every man, woman, and child in Halcyon. This plan's brilliance is in its subtlety. For the time being, let us cease our activities on the tower, lest we bring premature attention upon us. I have much to do, articles to write, sermons to ponder. We live in such an exciting time. Let's talk later.
Hey, I need to see to the wounded, but drop by the clinic when you can. I want a word.
So Iconoclasts are now revering. I think that means I can take this. Oh no, I can't. I was thinking like maybe I can take stuff now. No. Alright, so I got the Iconoclast helmet. Apostle armor. 34. I can always give this to Parvati. What does this look like? Oh, no, that looks fucking dumb as hell. No, you know what? Nyoka can have this. No, you know what? I'm not gonna give it to her. I'm gonna junk it. It looks like shit. Nobody wants this crap. Actually, you know what? I could give it to one of our heavy gentlemen. Or we could do that. Alright. Get me the fuck out of here.
I'm gonna need to buy myself an entire Rizzo.
Okay, so investigate the drop-off point. Well, she said she wanted to have a word, but I couldn't talk to her, so...
Hey, Captain.
Alright.
I need your help, and we ought to keep it hush-hush. You know about what happened here, right? The history of Amber Heights?
Fella came through Edgewater once, mentioned something to my dad about pirates wiping out a town. You mean this is the same place?
Right. Common belief is that the pirates fled to an old relay station that had already been abandoned, but nobody could find them. The station's locked up, but one of my people found an old data cartridge in a nearby rat nest. It's mostly corrupted, but I pulled a couple codes off of it. One is the code to the Amber Heights gate. I don't recognize the other, but it's similar. I bet it opens a door.
The Amber Heights gate?
Right. The access codes to Amber Heights. What gets me is, if this belonged to the pirates, that means they knew someone there. If someone gave them the gate code, all those deaths, Captain, all that blood is on their hands.
A random door code doesn't sound useful.
I know it's a long shot, but if we miss something there, if you can get into that station, maybe we can get some answers.
Why are we keeping it to ourselves?
Graham isn't fond of talking about the history here. He had friends who worked here. The massacre hit him pretty hard. You know him. Live and let live and all that. I don't want to burden him right now, especially if this ends up being a dead end.
Okay, what's so important about this? Don't you have bigger problems?
I surely do, but it's not far. And if they died in there, they died with their munitions. We'll need them. Besides, if it's filled with valuables from the aristocrats who lived here, we can pawn them off on Sublight and get ourselves ahead on our food budget.
Alright. Go to the relay station, see if the code's useful. Anything else?
Just a warning. The area is infested with mantisaurs. I'd send some help, but...
Act like I haven't killed 50 million of them.
Preparing for war.
Right, I'm on it.
Appreciate it. Here's the code. If it works, bring back anything you find. Supplies are best, but information's good too.
So we can get into the relay
Someone
station
was
now.
behind the Amber Heights massacre? It'd give a lot of people around here some closure to find out who and string them up. Good luck. Watch out for the Taros.
Alright. So now we can get into the relay station, which we went to and couldn't get into earlier. Alright, so the Forlorn Crossroads. Alright, there we are. Search the area. Sublight. Hemlock's eye patch. More junk. Some bits. Bunch of money. Old data cartridge. Alright, let's just take this back to Zora then. Messages. Work order UDL 211. Status report 1. Tunnels are in, cables are laid. Devil's Peak is receiving, but we're waiting on signal confirmation from the outpost. The whole place stinks of sulfur. We should have brought masks. I'm sure I heard something in the caverns beneath the tower. Something's living there. Here's hoping we don't unsettle it, or else that place isn't going to be safe for our cable guys. Status report 2. We've got signal from Amber Heights, Stellar Bay, and Cascadia. Still waiting on word from Bayside Terrace and Aurora Ridge. I ought to note that I was right about those caverns. They ain't safe. Some kind of hell. I don't know. A big thing with claws. I ain't an animal scientist. Can't wait to get the hell off this rock. Closure of work order to UDL 211. Work order has been completed. The substation will now be disabled and closed off. It should be noted that the lead engineer, Franklin Walsowitz, has perished due to a workplace accident involving hostile wildlife in the Devil's Peak Caverns. It should be further noticed that Mr. Walkowitz's complaints regarding the dangers of the Terra 1 wildlife have been redacted. Halcyon Referendum 207 Terra 1 Hazard Clause. So we've read that already. Manual log entry. Gonna die for this damn fool errand, I know it. He said Amber Heights was gonna have more bits than we can spend, but those suited morons up and spin it all for us. Books and vases and pretty shit. You can't eat a fucking book. Look at us now. All of the closets to coop up in and lick our wounds, we had to choose the one that's set to lock itself up. Feel like a marauder digging at the walls like this, but we got to get out of here before we starve. It ain't possible, but Nelson's over there trying to keep our spirits up, and I don't get the energy to fight him on it. Screw that Bryant fella. Eyes bigger than his fucking stomach. Alright. Take this log back to her.
Welcome back. You find anything out there?
I found a box of data cartridges.
Let's see. These are old. Looks like correspondences between the pirates. Some bits here, some there, some... Wait. This one's got the Amber Heights gate code on it. Just like the one I found earlier. And here's... a letter. Wait, this is from Graham.
Uh-oh.
Oh, of all the... Captain. He gave them the gate codes.
He caused the attack.
Yeah. He did. He really did. I know he's got his head in the clouds, but I always believed there was a core of good there. What the hell happened to live and let live? Thank you for bringing this back, but I need some time. I gotta think. I'll let you know if I figure something out.
Okay. Alright, so I think we'll get... That's at 100. We'll get the hack up. Just keep going with that. Alright, so now that we know that Graham's a piece of shit, we can do arrows unseen. Let's get the drop-off point, which is down here. Alright, so we have to kind of climb down here. Break my leg.
I'd stake my reputation on this being an ambush.
We want to see if anybody's still alive. They might be too weak to call for help.
Damaged on a mechanical loader. A blood trail leads away from the auto loader. Follow the trail of blood. Okay. Smuggler tunnel. That's where it leads. Okay, cool. Son of a bitch. Jesus. So many fucking traps just lying around. Alright, we'll pick up all this crap. I've been concussed.
Stay back. I may be wounded, but I'm still armed. How'd you get past my traps anyway?
Did you just see me shooting him? Forget about that. What are you doing in this cave?
Hiding from the marauders that hit us, obviously. Now your turn.
Let me look at your wounds.
That feels a mite better. Wish I had something to give you, but I gnawed through my last Spratwurst an hour ago.
I want to know what happened here.
Catherine had us making drops for some big shot client out here. And before you ask, I don't know who they are. Or were. The whole point of making drops in the middle of nowhere was to keep their identity and whereabouts a secret.
Looks like that turned out well.
Yeah. I guess the marauders noticed because they were waiting for us. Blew the bridge and took off with the goods.
What's with all the traps?
Cave like this makes a handy place to store goods or hide out for a spell. And the traps usually keep gawkers out.
Where'd the marauders go?
Last I saw, they were heading back up the hill. You'll see it on the right when you get out of here. If you've got the sand to go after him, I'm sure Catherine can reward you for your trouble. Me? I'm headed back to Fallbrook just as soon as I've caught my breath.
Take all this stuff? You won't mind, will you? Don't mind if I loot all this stuff you have here, do you? You're headed back to Fallbrook anyway, right? So I can just take all this shit. Thank you. I was trying to grab the pep pills. There we go. Oh yeah, that's right. On Supernova difficulty, you can only rest in your ship. You can't rest anywhere else. Alright, well, let's leave. Go find these marauders. Alright, so up the hill, like you said. Oh. Didn't even see that one.
Please, you don't have to do this. Just let us down from here. The humidity... Look, I didn't mean what I said about your outfit. It's very fashionable, I swear.
Gotta get over there, Captain. Maybe they're still alive.
Ah, God, I'm fucking blinded. Yeah, this shotgun fucking sucks. Bard. Okay, well, we came here, not necessarily looking for a fight, but, fight found us. Anything up here besides explosives? All right. people were just dead on the ground. Yeah, this shotgun sucks. It probably could use with being upgraded, to be honest. But until then, gotta put my assault rifle back. Hacking skill is too low. Need the UDL weapons lab terminal keycard. Oh yeah, see, this is another science weapon, isn't it? It's something. Need that keycard. Broken vending machine. Grab everything out of the lockers there. Alright, we have all that. This is just balcony where this person was earlier, but it came down. There's that gate over there. There's like the other side. I can't remember. There's like the other side of the gate. It just kind of leads through to the other side. Ah, there we go. Just grab everything in here. Go back down. We'll take this. The gloop gun. Yep. Research data. Log 14. The results are promising. I've managed to increase the surface tension of the gloop to create a controlled and predictable spread of the substance. Management wants a catch your name, though. Note, I told Powell we're not calling the project Sticky Bits, but he refuses to refer to it as anything else. It doesn't even make sense. The gloop particles are nearly frictionless. 57. Powell and Chastity have started to show interest in the project, which should be good, but their trials seem to involve covering various hard-to-reach surfaces in gloop and launching expensive equipment at them. I'm going to have a talk with them. 58. Someone filled my underwear drawer with gloop. I have theories. 143. Chastity used a gloop gun in our office paintball game yesterday. She said it was a mistake, but this is the third time she's made the same mistake. She managed to cover the door panel with the stuff. Damn thing's been going haywire ever since. Do you know how hard it is to clean gloop? Chastity doesn't, because every time I pull out the latex and solvent, she remembers she's got actual work to do. From now on, I'm locking the damn gun up. To confirm that you're unauthorized, answer the following questions. You're attending a company meeting at the HC. You know what? Fuck off. Override chairman login. Thank you. Who's in our pat? God damn it. We're tagging a company meeting at HAC headquarters by sensing a vile distance detectability. What's your priority? Protect the chairman? Alright. You're perusing one of the many UDL personal security mega outlets and enjoying your fine selection of employee compliance equipment. When you're approached by a stranger, he makes an offhand comment that could be construed as an indirect insult to Chairman Rockwell. What do you do? Berate him relentlessly to defend the chairman's honor? Yes. You and your spouse have a healthy, loving relationship. One day you discover that they have been reading unsanctioned stories to your children. What do you do? Arrest your spouse and admit their children to a re-education program? Perfect. Thank you for the gloop gun. There we go. Weapons from the Void completed. Alright. Terminal's been used by UDL personnel with clearance. Research data. Project Lorem Ipsum shall result in a potent, mostly non-lethal crowd control gas for use against rioting, agitated, or excessively numerous crowds. Rich sulfur pockets made Monarch a prime site for testing and experimentation. Early results show promise, but further research is necessary. UDL disavows all knowledge and responsibility for Lorem Ipsum. All data in this report is considered proprietary knowledge of UDL. Proprietary. There we go. God damn it. I can't talk. I can never, ever get the words out. Here we go. Cover proof of corporate presence on Monarch. Messages from In Sanders. Miss Valdez, just reporting in to let you know that the lab's all set up. We found a good sulfur pocket to drill into, so the data's coming in, but the place smells awful. The only local we've had to make contact with is Sublight Boston Fallbrook. She doesn't ask questions, but I'm pretty sure she's gouging us. And we're all getting sick of expired sissy bits. Mar Valdez. Sanders, it's supposed to smell awful, that's the point. I don't care what Sublight is charging, as long as it keeps your presence there quiet. If word gets out, we're going to spend the rest of our lives in corporate re-education seminars. I don't want to hear from you again until you have a working formula. Once we've got that, you and the rest of the lab rats can come to Byzantium and live on cacao ribs for all I care. Mar Valdez. And come up with a better name for the project. Something flashy and catchy, but that the rest of management will take seriously. Maybe Waterloo or Danger Burn. I'm sick of my boss asking me why I'm forgetting to fill out parts of my reports. Speaking of alternate project titles, hack that. If Valdez wants a better title, see how she likes these. JP. She's going to be furious if she ever finds this list. I'm not covering for you. Make sure these are good and hidden in S. Thunderdog, Eggs Mayhem, Skunk Parade, Fuck You Valdez, I want my raise. Okay, return to Sanjar with the data cartridge. Alright, I need to go back and talk to Catherine at Fallbrook. About the Borscht factory.
Hey, Cass.
Catherine's great, ain't she? She'll pull you out of the sulfur.
How's Clive? I do hope you gave him my regards.
Got a proposition for you from Clive.
Oh, this ought to be good. What does he mean to offer in exchange for his no-account life?
Clive is willing to be your cleaner if you leave the factory to him.
True enough. I got bodies piling up, drawing attention where they ought not to be. But if I take the factory, I don't need Clive to dispense of my messes. Can appoint someone to handle it myself.
Who's better to handle the cleaning than Clive? The Sublight idiot's mucking it up now?
Point taken. Good help is hard to come by. Plus, Clive doesn't seem the type to upchuck his Borscht during dismemberment. Still, you're asking me to walk away from easy money.
Running a factory is hard, tedious work.
So are a lot of things in life. And your point is?
Clive is offering a cut of the profits and free body disposal every Tuesday, 3 a.m.
Alright. Color me convinced. Reckon I owe you a finder's fee. Don't spend it all in one place. Unless it's here.
The Marauders who killed your supply runners got what they deserved.
See, this is why I like you, fella. You make exchanging blood and bits so damn delightful.
Alright. And there we go. Okay, we'll get rid of those. We're going to save a few of these for when we get back on the ship. Alright, what else do we have? Extendo sight. Get rid of that. Super scope. That's a 6x zoom. And another fun times barrel. Alright. We have the sweet cakes, the UDL research data. Alright, so Sublight is now revering. In terms of what we have now, we need to return to Lila. We need to return to Sanjar, however. So yeah, we need to go back to... We need to go back to the main city. Whatever the fuck it's called, I can't remember at this second. Stellar Bay, that's right. We need to go back to Stellar Bay because we need to talk to Sanjar. We also need to get Max. So that's what we're going to do next time. So I'm going to drop a save. And then when we come back next time, we'll talk to Sanjar. We'll get... we'll need to get Max. So we'll have to head on to the ship. We'll get Max out. Well, no, we have to ask Hiram for help. Yeah, no, maybe we'll just drop Nyoka off. Well, no, maybe we'll drop Parvati off because we need to have both of them. So we'll get Max at least because we need to find Reginald. So we'll need to do that, and we don't need Parvati at the current moment. So yeah, that's what we'll do next time. So take care and goodbye.